And hello everybody, welcome back to the channel guys. I hope you're all well. Before we do get into today's match reaction, as always, please do smash that like button and subscribe to the channel for daily Rangers content. And there is going to be a lot of daily content, and I'm hoping so, because the January transfer window is coming up very, very soon, and we need players in absolutely prompto, especially in that sort of centre-back position, especially in that defensive area. We certainly need some reinforcements. In fact, we're going far to say we need reinforcements across the roads to the park. But look, I'm not going to discuss that just yet. That's for later. That's for the weeks ahead. Let's discuss this game. Again, Rangers lose to St. Mirren 2-1. Now, how can I diagnose that defeat straight away? Well, simply, we didn't show up in the first half. We didn't show up at all in the first half. We were absolutely woeful, really. I've started to get a bit of confidence and saying, I like to bide my time with this, and everyone getting carried away after, of course, playing well against Celtic in the Cup. Yes, we should have won the Cup. Yes, we were the better side. The better team did lose. But away from that, and let everyone getting the confidence built up with this Rangers team and thinking, what, we've got a draw against Tottenham. We're starting to win games more convincingly. Celtic dropped points in the last week against Dundee United. But we follow up with that kind of performance. We just turn up and put a stinker without trying to apply a bit more pressure, keep on closing the gap and claw those points back, and play like it means absolutely everything. We show up to St. Mirren playing like that in the first half. It was not good enough. We just didn't show up whatsoever in that first half, and already find ourselves 1-0 down at an away venue. And St. Mirren are a decent side within the Scottish Premiership, and find ourselves 1-0 down at half time. Jack Butland, yes, his fault. Yes, it was a penalty. Definitely all day long. Jack Butland, don't know what the hell he's doing in that position. I don't know why he's running at him like that. I can't defend him whatsoever. I don't know why he's doing it. It was a stupid tackle to make and a definite penalty. And of course, yeah, it's probably what we deserved, was to be 1-0 down. Look, going at half-time, Philippe Clement made some changes. Nico Raskin coming onto the park made some real positive changes. He sped up the game a lot, and coming out in the second half, and I was like, yes, Rangers are coming back with the performances that we've seen over the last, 4, 5, 6 games, and actually showed some intensity and looked like we actually wanted to go on and score a goal. And we get the equaliser. Guess what happens after we get the equaliser? After playing so well, we just turn off again. We just sit back, relax, and that's us. We're thinking that we've got the job done. It's 1 each at St. Mirren. And then all of a sudden, it becomes a game of to-in and fro-in. It went to 6 minutes stoppage time. I sat there and thought, we're not going to score. It was one of those moments, and St. Mirren got up the other end. I was thinking it was going to be a draw, but St. Mirren nicked it, and they get the goal right at the end of the game. But frankly, I'm really pissed off. Am I surprised with this Rangers team? No, not necessarily. Again, I know this team have got the in them to sort of bottle things when the pressure is on a little bit. People talking about it from our fan base, guys, this week, stating that Rangers are back in a title race again after Celtic dropped points against Dundee United, and if we beat Celtic at Ibrox, then it would have been 5 points behind. Again, I always felt that we've done way too much work to do. But this group of players, when there is a little bit of pressure on, they can't deliver the goods. We've seen it at the back end of last season. They can't deliver the goods. So if you're talking about a situation today where we had a situation just to keep it at 8 points, and then we go and bottle it and play a performance like that, imagine if it was actually 3 points. Imagine if it was actually just a few points within this title race. We'd bottle it again. So again, Rangers not winning titles, guys, just lower your expectations down. But going into this January transfer window, we need major reinforcements. I'm really not keen on Robin Proper. I like Leon Balogun, but the fact that we're relying on a 37-year-old to play every single game week in and week out, that actually got released from Rangers 2 seasons ago, shows that there's something wrong there. But whenever Robin Proper plays, I'm not that confident with him playing, with him starting. Again, he got bailed out by Nico Raskan with I don't know what the heck he was doing, taking too long on the ball. Not a big fan of him, but just overall, just very lackluster and just no intent. Again, there was a moment there just coming out in the second half where we actually started to play a bit of football. We looked like a team with intensity, and I think Nico Raskan made that sort of impact. I like the look of Raskan in the midfield. He sped things up a lot. But why, when we got the goal, did we revert back to slinging in long balls and trying to score that way? And then all of a sudden, you see a substitution, a serial death is coming on to try and win you a game. You know it's game over. So, yeah, I'm gutted. I am genuinely gutted. Whilst I wasn't jumping the gun like many people were on X this week when Celtic dropped points, I have said, and I will continue to say, the title is over. The title race was over. I said that back in October, and even when they dropped points against Dundee United, I didn't think that we really stood a chance anyway. Not to be sort of pessimistic, I just don't think we've got the cojones. I just don't think we've got enough quality within this team to be literally perfect from now until the end of the season, to win 3 Old Firm games when this manager's never won an Old Firm game. So, you know, it is what it is. Does it really change much? I mean, it just shows that we need some more reinforcements in January. We need to get the checkbook out. We need to be spending money because these players just aren't good enough. Well, a lot of them have showed what they're capable of doing, but we still need to add more quality within this team, especially in the defensive areas, especially in those forward areas. I still think we still need to be getting this checkbook out. There's still a long way to go in this project. There's still a long way to go until we start really closing the gap towards Celtic. Yes, we played well against them in the cup final, but again, it's not Celtic that's costing us this title. It's not Celtic that's cost us this title. We've lost 1 Old Firm game this season in the league. It's the rest of the crap that's within the division. And I say rest of the crap, yes, because we like to use the terminology budgets, bigger budgets and all that sorts of stuff when we're going against European teams. But my goodness me, whilst we are in a rebuild phase, we should be beating some of this crap that's within this league, because they spend a fraction of our budget every single summer and every single January transfer window. A fraction, literally a percent, 10% maybe of what we spend, not even that. So there is no excuses to losing to sort of teams like St Mirren. That's what's cost us this title, if you like, in December. Is losing, drawing, dropping points against the other crap within the league. So, yeah, it's not about Celtic. It's not about Celtic at all. So you can say that, yes, we're good on a day against Celtic. Yes, the games are pretty close. Once we don't win, it's not Celtic that's costing us the title. It's the rest of the crap. But guys, I'm going to take a few comments down there in the comment section below. You better start blocking these. Tim's James Alexander says sweep. What do you guys make of it? What did you make of the performance? What did you make of the game? What did you make of Rangers in general? How many players do we actually need to sign going into the summer transfer window? I wish it was a freaking summer. January transfer window. You know, we've got to focus on Europa League this year now. You know, that's our sort of bread and butter. Just as well, Aberdeen had dog meat as well. I think they got pumped rotten today, about 4-0. I can't believe I'm looking at Aberdeen's scores. I never thought myself, being a Rangers fan, would be looking at Aberdeen's scores to see where we stand within where we're going to be finishing in a title race. But yeah, they lost today, so it's a point gained, I suppose, if you want to look at it like that, because the title is over. We've got to focus on the Europa League. We've got to focus on finishing second place, trying to get the Old Firm monkey off our back, try and win one of those games. And now that the pressure's off, the boys will deliver on the 2nd of January. You better believe it. We'll win that Old Firm game on the 2nd. I have no doubts about it, because guess what? The pressure is off. When the pressure's off, we win games. When the pressure is off, the boys can't handle the pressure on their shoulders. We seen at the back end of last season when we were up against, we lost to the likes of Motherwell at Ibrox. We drew to the likes of Ross County in the run-in. We absolutely shat the bed. That's because the pressure was on us. And if you want to call that a little bit of pressure, just because Celtic dropped points in their last game, by the way, and that's what we follow up with when people are talking about us as, oh, Rangers could still be in this. Win that Old Firm game, we're back in it. We freaking fall at the first hurdle. Back to square one, we're freaking 10 points behind again. It ain't happening this year, troops. It ain't happening this year. We ain't winning no titles. It's just about, I think we just got to try and take positives and just trying to beat Celtic. and just trying to get ourselves back into something, try and get some form going in January, get some signings bedded in, ready for next season, and see how far we can go in the Europa League. I hate to be pessimistic, troops. I know there's a lot of people that are older than me that may have seen titles been won from harder positions, but for me, nah, not going to be the case. But yeah, losing to St Mirren, ruined my Christmas. Boxing Day, usually my favourite day. Stayed up to watch the Rangers play. 4 a.m. where I am right now. Yeah, Merry Christmas. And yeah, guys, let me know your thoughts in the comment section below. Hit the like button, hit the subscribe button, and I'll see you all next time. Take